Welcome to Be the Light. I'm Sue. In today's video, I'm honored to share powerful snippets from a talk by Diana Kokoszka, a world-renowned entrepreneur, best-selling author, and transformational coach. Diana has spent her life helping people shift their mindset, take bold action, and live with clear intention. Her message is more than business. It's about aligning our lives with purpose and serving God through the way we think, act, and lead. These highlights are meant to inspire you to embrace change, strengthen your faith, and design a life by intention, not by default. So let's dive into the wisdom of Diana Kokoszka and discover how we can transform our lives by renewing our mindset, stepping into action, and living with a heart to serve.
Now, I'm noticing some of you taking notes. And I have a rule in my class. No taking notes. Unless you hear something that I say that you're going to implement. If you're going to implement what I say, then write it down. Because a lot of people, they take all these notes and they put them in their drawers, or they put them up on the shelf if it's in a book. They've got the smartest drawers and the smartest shelves. And they haven't changed. So when you take notes, which I assume you will, because you'll take action in what I say. In fact, put an A next to anything that you want to take action on. Put a C next to anything that you desire to change, and a T next to anything that you desire to train yourself or your team. Then as you take notes, do you prepare for the listing? Or do you talk right up until you get there? Okay, I'm here. Gotta go now. That's not preparing for a listing. Okay, the energy just shifted a lot. I know some of us are doing the rapport. And then you gotta walk in like a winner. Remind yourself before you go in. I used to have the 5 minutes before a listing presentation. I'd be on the phone with Tony, and I'd say, hey, I'm about 5 minutes away. He knew exactly at that point, I'm hanging up. You're there to get the listing. Are you skilled enough to get the listing? Are you good enough to get the listing? Do you care enough to get the listing? Because I'll tell you, if I'm leaving my family for 30 minutes to go in on a listing appointment, well, plus drive time, I'm going to go away with something. Otherwise, I'm going to stay home with my family. Are we listening to our body, or we're working to be in control of everything because we can think it through? Listen, I said by getting to know the right people. Who are you hanging out with? Because you become like the 5 people you hang out with. It's life taking you? More importantly, where are you placing yourself? Don't expect life to take you there. You've got to make those things happen. But you're not going to make them happen unless you believe that you deserve it. That's why I do this deserving part. It's very interesting what happens. What's the bold law? Come on, that would go with this. My husband always, you get what you deserve in your imagination. You get what you deserve in your imagination. What do you deserve? Well, I deserve the very best. Most of you aren't getting what you deserve because you doggone don't believe you deserve it. And until you change that mindset, until you change that attitude, and you line them up, you're not going to get what it is that you desire. Did you know that your environment actually changes your DNA in your body? Most people don't know that. So I want the environment to be around great people. That's why I did the mentorship program with John Maxwell, so people could be with people like John and other great folks. Who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you willing to give up to surround yourself with those people? Because that environment is going to change your DNA. It's going to change the way you think about yourself. For everyone that asks us, receive it. So why do you think you can't get what you want? It's a promise. I believe in this promise. How many mountains do you want to reach that you don't think that you deserve to reach? What dreams do you have that you don't think that you deserve to have? Because you're the one that's holding you back. Turn to your neighbor and say, it's all about you.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
After today, you might take another selfie and look at the two pictures and see, did I change it all that day? Because see, every morning you have two choices. How many choices do you have every morning?
Two.
You either repeat yesterday or you take actions to have a new story, a better story in your life. Repeating yesterday means that your future will be the same as it is today and nothing will change. And every one of us get up and we get out of bed and we stumble into the bathroom and we look in the mirror to remind ourselves of who we are. And then we go about our day. We either look at our phone to see if we have any text messages, look at our emails to see what's going on and let the rest of the world tell us who we are. We drink coffee or tea out of our favorite mug. We drive to work the exact same way. We see the exact same people. We do the exact same thing. And then we hurry home so we can eat. And then we can hurry and look at our emails. And we can hurry and play with the kids. Or we can hurry and watch television. And then we can hurry and go to bed so we can hurry up and start the same day all over again. While we're secretly hoping something in our life will change. Well, if you can't get to better until you get to different, why is anything going to change if you keep doing the same thing every single day? Are you falling into that trap of rushing and reacting to what everybody else wants you to do? Are you drifting without purpose? And what if you think about this? What if the first 10 minutes of your day, you actually believe established the day that you were going to have and established your entire future? This one morning decision that I'm going to share with you today will absolutely change your mindset, shape your identity, and dictate to you your success. So you might want to take some notes on this one. The direction of your life. The way you begin your day is the direction of your life, the direction of who you are going to become. And by mastering the first 10 minutes, actually the first hour of your day, making it simple, making it intentional, making it a ritual, that will actually lead your mind to a new story, the story that you deserve what you wrote down. See, you'll see your future actually start becoming brighter because you're intentional. And when we live our life with intentionality, we live it completely different. Because your future begins the moment you open your eyes. Do you thank God that you got another day? Yeah. And if you don't believe in God, who do you thank? I don't care. But you wake up with gratitude. Because one action I take every morning and have for years, before my feet hit the floor, I give at least 5 things I'm grateful for. Because the morning is a mirror. If I could follow you the first hour of your morning, I could predict your future. I could pretty much tell you where you're going to end up, what you're going to make, what you're going to do. Because your morning is a mirror. It reflects your discipline, it reflects your direction, and it reflects your desires. And most people, they just rise in reaction mode. They wake up to alarms, to demands, and they let the world knock on their door before they determine to knock on opportunities. Now the winners, they rise with intention. They know exactly what they're going to do because they wrote it down the night before and they let their subconscious brain figure it all out. Because that's what your brain will do. See, every great structure stands on a foundation. And what you do before the world sees you is how the world will treat you. So your morning ritual is the foundation for the rest of your life. And each morning, you get a new thing. You get a new day to say, I didn't like the foundation I laid yesterday, so I'm going to lay a new foundation today. Because what you do before the world sees you determines how the world will treat you. I'd write that one down. What you do before the world sees you determines how the world will treat you. And the first hour after you wake up is not a time, it's a statement. It's a statement as to who you will be for the rest of your day. It's a statement that I'm in control. I'm not going to let anybody else control my life. I'm not talking about thinking that you're in charge. I'm too smart for that. We have to surrender in order to get ahead. That's what I mean by control. That we surrender. That I'm going to do everything I can to be the best that I can. When I walked up here today, I determined before I ever left the hotel that I was going to give you all that I had. And after this is over, as we're driving back to Austin, I may fall asleep because you know what? You're going to get all my energy. Are you giving all you can? When you step out of bed, you got to step out with purpose. You got to determine what you're going to do for the day, and the day's not going to take it away from you. You got to reject the noise. You got to reject the news. You got to bring into your day clarity of what you're going to do. 3 things. That's all. Do the top 3 things. Do you know the priorities? The top 3: lead generation, lead conversion, go on appointment, or lead follow-up, and go on appointments. Those are the top 3, and then the bottom 2 to make up your 5. Thinking I'm just going. I'm so passionate about agents doing their job. I'm so passionate about people wanting to help other people. Instead of expecting people to help you, I'm going to wait until somebody calls me. I don't want to call somebody. You were on the Tuesday call when one lady said, I don't like calling. And I said, I can understand that. So who are you going to call today? And she said, I don't want to call. I said, so you don't care about anybody. You don't care that another realtor that doesn't give a dang about that person could call them and take advantage of them. Who do you think you are? Because you don't know how long you're going to have that person. You don't know how long you're going to be able to help people. But if you want to sit in your little office and have them call you, then I'm telling you, why are you in real estate? Get out there and do something. Get out there and help people. Yeah, when you give me a standing ovation, you're not giving that to me. You're giving it for the gift that God gave me. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for watching these powerful snippets from Diana Kokoszka's talk. Remember, this is just the beginning. Part 2 is coming soon and you won't want to miss it. If this message spoke to you, please like, share and subscribe to Be the Light. Every video is created with the intention of helping you transform your mindset, take bold action and live with purpose, becoming more and better while serving God through your life. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and let's continue this journey together.